Yeah, first and foremost, all praise to the Most High. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Scrap, stay woke. Close your eyes as a blue, open your eyes as a red. Keep your mind on your money, and always keep a swivel head, man. Today I just want to elaborate on fellas. I stress this a lot. Like I tell everybody this, you don't like my channel, unsubscribe, man. This is the channel for guys who sleep, who don't know what's going on when it comes to their wives, when it comes to their baby mothers, when it comes to their, just anybody, right? The whole goal in life, fellas, is to be free. You understand? That's the whole goal in life. A lot of us is, indoctrinated, and we're subjugated, and we always have some type of thought pattern when it comes to women. So let me give you an example. As like everybody we deal with becomes our mother. So for example, when you're in a relationship, right? A lot of us men, including me, we look at women, or we have looked at women in our past as our mothers. Because when you raised by your mother, right? Or your grandmother, whoever, right? Your grandmother and your moms, they basically put in your mind how a female's supposed to be. So if your mother's a female who running around doing stuff, you're gonna pick that up as a man. So a lot of us, what I mean by freedom is this, is that a lot of times when you dealing with a woman, it's always something that connects you to be with her. So for example, if a lot of y'all dudes who's watching this, if y'all stay with your baby mother, the only reason why y'all stay with your baby mother and dealing with your baby mothers is for shelter, a place to live, food. Because this is in New York. In New York City, to live by yourself, is the rent is out of this world. You understand? A 1-bedroom in New York is like $1,500. Not even a studio is like $1,500 to $1,700. That's a studio. A 1-bedroom could be like $2,000. A 2-bedroom could be between $2,500 to $3,500. A 4-bedroom apartment could be $4,500, close to $5,000 in certain areas of New York. This is the rent. So the average person got to be making $100 grand to survive by herself. It's a small percentage of men that's making $100 grand. So let's break it down, right? So most men in the society, when they dealing with a female, it's for some sort of, it's for some sort of benefit. So when you deal with your girl, you need somewhere to live. If you deal with your girl, you need something to eat. You need something. So I say that to say this is that a lot of things that we've been indoctrinated when it comes to women is always us depending on the female. When we young, we live with our mothers. Most of our mothers and grandmothers have their own apartment. A lot of men don't have their own apartments most of the time. You understand? It's rare. So now you go from living with your mother, right? Now, when you go from living with your mother and you get older and you have a baby, 9 out of 10 times when a guy had a baby with a girl, she had her own crib, or she went to the shelter and she did the shelter mechanism to get an apartment. So most guys know this. So I say that to say this is because you have to break free. Meaning that getting your own apartment where you could come and go. So every time you deal with a female, it's rules, right? When you live with your mother, you couldn't come in the house at a certain time. I don't care how old you was. Your mother complained about something. Oh, you're not locking both locks. Oh, why you left this out? Your whole life, from when you little to you maybe in your 20s, early mid-20s, if you still live with your mother's still controlling you because you're under her roof. So she could tell you what to do because who house you in? Hers. Who paid the rent? Hers. No matter if you chipping in for rent or not, she still is gonna make a whole thing. Oh, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? I told you to do that. This is what mothers do when you live with them. They want to control you, right? You can't do certain things. You bringing girls in the house. Oh, this not a hotel. You smoking in the house. Oh, you smoking. You need to smoke outside. I don't feel like smoking weed. Whatever feeling, whatever mood your mother in, that's going to be the mood of the house. Right? This is your whole life. Then you got a curfew. Your mom don't want you coming in 3, 4 in the morning. Right? Now transition. When you live with your wife, what happens? Same thing. Oh, or if you get with your baby mother or your wife, whatever. And that's why a lot of guys get married. A lot of guys get married because they caught up in that mother indoctrinated. They need a female to help them. They need a female to guide them. That's why a lot of men, when they leave their mothers, they get married. And this is why a lot of times mothers and wives don't get along. Because you took her son away, her slave son from her, and now he's your slave. That's why a lot of women don't like a lot of mothers don't like they sons' wives. Because it's like you ping pong around. And men, y'all supposed to stop that. You're not supposed to be jumping when your mother say jump, because that's your father's job or her husband's job. And your wife's supposed to serve you. You look out for her, but your wife's supposed to serve you. So now, when you live with your mother, you got a curfew. She tell you what to do. She tell you what not to do. She tell you what to do in her household, right? So now, once you go from there, now you go with your baby mother. You live with your baby mother. Oh, why you come home so late? You know, me and the baby this, me and the baby that. Oh, where you was at? So your baby mother becomes your mother. Because you understand? That's another thing. Then now when you get a wife, the same shit. Oh, we married. What we get married for, and you this. So no matter what you do as a man, you always going to be, especially as a black man, you always going to be subjugated and have rules and regulations, especially when it comes to black females, because they don't respect us. And every black female think that you some baby boy kind of guy. Tyrese kind of guy, and we live up under her. She tell you what to do, kick you out the house when she ready. If she's mad. So when I tell you guys to be free, is that get your own apartment, fellas. Live by yourself where you could be free, where nobody could tell you nothing. They can't tell you what to do, how to do it, and where to do it. That's true freedom. That's what y'all gotta realize. Get your own cribs, get your own cars, do everything for yourself, because now you know what? When you stay with a girl and she's nasty and she's being mean, you can leave. You don't care about what she say. You can leave. You don't got to deal with her. You don't got to hear her nonsense. You don't got to deal with nothing. You could just leave. When she say the wrong things, or she asking you, why you come to my house 2 o'clock in the morning? You could go home. If you go to your mother's house and your mother trying to start stuff, you could go home. That's the goal. To be free from women. And when you free from women, you deal with women when you want to deal with them. That's the goal. This is what y'all got to realize, fellas. Call a spade. It's 2023. You can't hide nothing no more. You got to call a spade. And that's the goal in life. To not be up under your mother and women all the time. You understand? That's the goal, fellas. Have your own crib. Have your own cars in your name. Because now she can't control you. Women tell you, I don't want to control you. Women use insecurity with control. When she want to control you, she'll manipulate you and say you're insecure. But that's two different things. That's what I want y'all fellas to understand and get it. Y'all got to get it. You guys are smart. You guys are intelligent. You got to get it. Have your own crib, bro. That's true freedom. Have your own car. That's true freedom. Because a girl tell you, oh, if you need me, they'll do all that's her to control you. That's a way to tell you, like, oh, I'm going to control this dude. That's a way where telling her, like, oh, you say the wrong thing to me, I'm taking it back. And women act off emotion, so whatever they feel, they're going to do. That's what y'all got to get it. That's what y'all got to understand, fellas. True freedom. Y'all been indoctrinated your whole life. Women been telling you what to do your whole life. Get out of my house. Go here. Put my key on the dresser. If you don't want to be here, you don't got to be here. These are all things that was trained in your mind. So now when you deal with your wife, it's the same thing. Your wife telling you, oh, if you don't want to be here, you don't got to be here. What did we get married for? You still want to live single. This is what they do. So if you don't want to hear nothing and you want true freedom, this is what you got to do, fellas. You got to live by yourself and you got to do your own thing. You got to do what you got to do for yourself. That's just what it is. That's all I'm telling y'all, fellas. That's true freedom. You have to be free, bro, because women will indoctrinate you And we was indoctrinated anyway. This is why society give women their own apartments. This is why society make things easy for women, so you can fall under their spell and you get jammed up. This what American society want. And once you're under a female spell, this is what happens. You lose. Why you think that it's easy if you do something to a girl, it's easy for you to go to jail? Why you think a girl could just make up stuff? Because they know when women run the world, it causes chaos and havoc. Y'all gotta understand these things, fellas. When it comes to female having kids, they orchestrate this. When a girl has sex with you, she made it easy. That's what y'all gotta realize. She made herself available. She went to your house, so you came to hers. You're not a player. Your car didn't mean nothing. Because the guy standing in front of the corner begging could smash your chick. That's what y'all gotta realize. It's words with women. Not what you got, not what you wear, not what you drive. It's words. That's what y'all gotta get through your minds. So no matter what you're doing and how you thinking, a guy say the right thing to your wife or your girl at the right time, she's out of there. And whatever your girl don't want you to know, you won't find out. That's what y'all gotta understand too. So like I told y'all fellas, be free. I like to live free, where I live by myself. You want to stay with a girl from time to time, and you want to stay with a girl, cool, you could do that. But make sure you got your own crib. Because now she getting her feelings, what she want is no kicking you out when you got somewhere to go. You're not getting kicked out when you got somewhere to go. That's what y'all got to realize and understand. And that's the whole goal, and that's what I explain to each and every one of you fellas. Be free. That's true freedom. Mentally. Because you don't got to depend on the female. You don't got to worry about getting kicked out. Y'all got it? So this is true freedom. So like I said, I'm going to keep giving y'all information to make y'all stronger. Where y'all can strip the negativity and y'all can strip all the unnecessary things that y'all don't need in your mind to be better. And once you have your things down packed, you can just deal with women when you want to. That's what a lot of y'all guys got to realize. That's the whole goal, dealing with women. You deal with them from a masculine point, and you deal with them when you want to. So if you want to have a girl come over for 3 days, you can. If you don't want to deal with a girl, you can do that too. And that's the goal, fellas. That's all I tell y'all. That's it, fellas. That's the goal. And once you start thinking like that and your mind go like that, you can focus more on yourself. You can level up. If she's mad at you, who cares? That's the goal when it comes to dealing with women. You understand? That's all. And once you understand that, your life will start just your life will start just soaring and taking off. And that's the goal, fellas. True freedom. You don't gotta live with your mother, your wife, nobody. You got your own crib, your house, your apartment, your condo, whatever. And if you want her to come over, she could come over, but then she gotta go. That's it, fellas. And once you live like that, your life will be 10 times better. You can focus more. You don't care how they feel. You don't care if she's mad at you. And you get a different respect level, but you don't want her respect. You want your respect. And the only respect you should be worrying about is God respect. Because when you're masculine and doing what you gotta do for yourself, she's gonna fall in line automatically. Y'all got it, fellas? So just keep being great, keep being amazing. Always put the Lord first. Always put Christ and the Most High first. And everything gonna fall into place. That's the goal, fellas. All right? Keep being great. All praise to the Most High. Peace and blessings. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. And holla back. Get your own. That's true freedom. Once you got your own and do what you gotta do for yourself, your mind is clear and you could think 10 times better. That's all life is about. And putting God first. All right? Main salutes, peace and blessings. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the comments. I love you guys.